We're just a couple that loves cars and are raising our kids in the shop. Follow along as we build classic cars on any budget. Welcome to the Fin Farm. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's been a hot minute since the last time we shared a video, so let's do a quick recap. Last time we removed the rear end and drive shaft from our 38 Dodge R21 one-ton truck to help a gentleman from Texas out. Since we are swapping out our original frame and drivetrain for a more modern chassis off of a 94 Dakota, we no longer had use for these parts. And that's pretty much where we left off. March and April were a couple of very rainy months for us, and we didn't get much time to make more progress. But we did do this. What kind of car people would we be if we weren't constantly searching Facebook Marketplace for a good deal? And a good deal we did find. This 36 Dodge truck was only 3 hours away, and it's going to yield a ton of great parts that we need. Parts, you say? Why just parts? Well, first of all, this is a half-ton, and it only has a 6-foot bed. But let's take a closer look, and I'll explain a little bit more as to why we want it for parts. Do you see that gap in the front pillar? That's just a small clue as to the serious problems this poor truck had. A previous owner bought this otherwise clean and solid truck and tried to chop it. In fact, they removed 5 inches from the top. Their botched effort made a perfect parts truck for us, and we have a plan.
You know, drilling the spot welds out around the back of the cab, and you know what I mean? The doors made it, you know.
Yeah. But little did we know, our plan was about to go to shit.
Chicks loved it.
So, the most complicated trip home ever, right? But we made it.
Well, yeah.
We made it. The truck, however.
It made it.
Yeah, it made it all right. Have you noticed the extra orange strapping from Harbor Freight to hold the fenders, the bed, and the cab together? The welds on this truck were so poorly made that it started to blow apart on the thruway. It's a good thing we're fairly experienced haulers, but what should have been a 3-hour trip turned into 6. It made it. It's just a little... Oh, I don't know. I think the word I'm looking for here is foobar. But I will say, at least wherever the damages occurred to it, are places that we really weren't going to use much. I mean, it sucks about the cab corners and stuff, but really the floor is the pain is what's the gold on this one, because this is what they did to the rest of it. And had they done a good job on chopping this, it actually would have looked pretty sick.
It was a sick chop. I think it's about 3.5, 4 inches.
And you say they cut the pillar wrong there?
I think they cut the pillars wrong because the pillars get wider towards the top and they got spooked.
They didn't know how to fix it.
Yeah.
So, their loss, our gain, right?
They should have cut them, you know, taken their down here more.
We're gonna have a lot of good stuff for the flower truck to use from
The other
this.
thing they should have done is like taken this off.
Mm-hmm.
And they could have just skinned it, you know, and made the pillar look okay, and then fixed this in here. But they like spooked them. I don't know. It's weird how they let out of it.
It spooked me. Watch the cab freaking flap around on the interstate, which is why
They cut
we strapped the heck out of it.
Yeah.
Yes, Harbor Freight is the best. Now we're going to spend about an hour trying to unstrap it. But we wanted to make sure we did a good job. Being excessive, there's no such thing. All right, so here's another part of the goodies that came with this truck. We got the truck that's got the tailgate, the mine is missing. It came with an extra roof structure, the dash.
2 dashes.
And this one is pretty good. The dash and the other one is also excellent. We've got extra fenders. There's probably some good pieces for this bed that I can either
another set of doors.
Yep, reuse or repurpose. The doors, there's like another set of doors, and the doors on these ones aren't awful. Like they're way better than mine.
Hey, look, it's in the truck again.
You just have to kick out that one corner over there. I mean, the door over here still has the tag on it.
The bud tag, yeah.
Yeah. The one that we somehow magically found on the floor last time.
Yeah, this one does not have a VIN tag in it, though. Unless it came, I don't see the welds for it. Huh. It's okay, though. I mean, this door isn't even that bad.
No, like it's way better than mine.
Oh, yeah, it's got a bottom in it. Yours doesn't even have that. We'll send it and get it blasted and then bring it home. And I think they put this in it.
Probably.
I don't know, it's pretty close to stock. And it flanges out for the floor, so maybe not.
Actually, I kind of like this earlier dash.
We can use it.
I probably will.
The cool thing about using this earlier dash is all I have to do is take and you know, you could even use that speedo for the most part.
Probably.
And all your gauges are here, so you'd have gas, temp, amp, and oil pressure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're relatively simple.
Yeah. For the patches, I think yours needs down there.
Yeah, down where the running boards and such are. And the fender comes in.
What I do is I take out, I'd look at how your braces are up in here.
Mm-hmm.
And I either drill it out and take the cowl off your truck, and we'll just lift the whole top off yours, or what? But I would use that pan.
Oh, yeah.
It's solid, it's just cracked. It's too bad they cut it up. It was a nice truck before they did. You know?
Yep.
I'd rather cut one up like yours than this one.
I think it's going to look awesome with this fender mount spare.
Yeah. You got a lot of good pieces here, kid.
Yep. I'm excited about that.
I think this bed end is better than yours too. It's not all smashed to shit. Or a bolt, you know, just undo the bolts and take the end out. It sucked.
There's the fender that we... I was like, stop! Because it was flapping in the wind as we were coming down the highway. The C clamp that was holding it on broke off. Or it came loose or whatever, it fell off. There's extra doors. There's whatever leftover pieces of the top of that windshield header.
Yep, that's in there. There's 2 doors for it, plus the door, you know, the set that's on it, the windshield, the cab floor, the hood.
Part of a kennel.
Yeah.
I don't know if they were using that in the bed of this or what.
That'll make a nice painting or sandblasting rack.
Yeah.
What else is in here? I think that's it. And they had the extra set because they needed the pieces to extend these
Yeah.
in the shop.
So what are we doing first?
Chopping yours?
We're chopping mine?
Yeah. Probably about like that, you know.
I don't know about that.
Gives you good around the rear window too. I can section some of that out. They chopped the rear window too, which is weird. They cut it and then they chopped it. It's like they had no clue. And I don't understand the cab back split.
They learned it on TV.
I mean,
they watched it on
might
a
be
YouTube
technique
channel.
that I haven't heard of. I guarantee you there probably is, but I don't understand why they split that.
I don't know. I really don't know much about how to do any
Unless
of
they
that.
tipped
I've got a
the
lot to learn.
in. Unless they were trying to tip the top in. You know, like they had extra metal in the back is the only thing I can think of, and they were tipping the top in.
Mm.
But I guarantee you that I'm going to cut it back apart. Like the booger ass stick weld here. I can't believe they didn't work the shit out of it. That's got a little bit. But
some folks have to work with what they have.
Yeah. That's good because they had shit for brains.
Well, it's good because it worked out in our favor. Yeah, see how much it's rotted out down here? That other cab is going to be...
You know what we should do? Take this section out of this cab where it's all... it's pretty fucked up here too.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I can fix that on that other cab.
Yeah.
But take your back, like the back wall of your cab, the roof, and section it in here.
Mm-hmm.
And plop all your shit right on that chassis. Or that cab. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because there's, I mean, this is all better in that cab. Oh no, this is gone in that cab. They cut it out, so we'll have to make that. But like even all the bracing up there is better than yours. It's a lot better.
Yep.
So I'd say we use, you know, your back wall and stuff. You know, sections of your cab and sections of that cab. Get what I mean, Vern?
I get it.
You know, use the front bed wall of that cab. Obviously the tailgate. The front bed wall, the bed, the cab, tailgate.
I'm just looking at it here, just being able to see how much different in comparison. We'll have to line the two of them up. But the bed length with going with the 9-foot bed versus the, what is that, 6?
Yeah, your fender back up in here.
Yeah.
It's up to you if you want to do 9 or 6. We can do either one.
I prefer the 9, to be completely honest.
Well, my thought is
more flowers.
all the way to here.
Mm-hmm.
This would be the extension, basically, from
Yeah.
6 to 9, with your flower hauling capabilities.
Mm-hmm.
And then I make this your flower prepping capabilities.
Right.
You know, and then you'll have your tailgate here, like, you know, coming out, obviously. Yeah, but there's a ton of that truck to use on this one. Your fenders, you know, fenders are better on it. Like I said, it's too bad they cut that truck up.
Yeah, that thing was pretty solid.
I mean, I could save it, but it's butchered. You know? It'll give you sections for these running boards, too.
Right.
Like the front flange mounts and everything where they go into the bed, I won't have to make the rears. I would do the side mount spare because it gets it off your bed. So you can get up, you know, stand on your bed and lean in.
Yep. No, I like the side mount spare a lot.
It's even better. You got better up there in that spare set. I'll have to take some out of that spare cab, dude.
I mean, even checking out, you know, like cab corners
That's
or...
better on the other truck, too.
Yep.
Yeah, I think we use as much, you know, maybe on this side we section this corner.
I mean, this is what I'm talking about with the dash. It's so bad. And even in here, like where the window
Yep.
channels and stuff like that are. And then down here.
Yeah, that cab's much better. Like I said, it's too bad they chopped it. Pull the bead roll around. I don't know. I might have to buy.
Mine are good on the other car, on the other cab though.
Yeah, but to fix your cab corners, unless you buy the patches. Because that one's fucking annihilated.
Right after it came apart and ripped.
I mean, I could probably tin it back, ding it back together. Well, first things first is get all the sheet metal you want off of this truck.
Yeah.
Get your bed off, get your fenders off, get the other truck apart, same way. We'll make a spot back here on the plow truck or something for it.
Lift it up with the tractor, and then we'll have to make a pallet or whatever for that cab to sit on so I can pull it apart.
Oh, it's tight here.
Well, there you have it. We have another truck. This one's a 36, but it's going to be great parts for our 38. We still have a whole lot of work ahead of us. Leave us a comment below. Let us know what you think of our new acquisition. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can receive future updates on videos for this truck. There are loads more content to make. We've got the whole summer to do it. If you've stuck around this far, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the update on our flower truck build, and we'll see you on the next one.